in a motorhome, a tin can palace we call our own.
Hey guys.
Hey guys, Deb and CJ here, and we're in the beautiful Phillip Island. Beautiful Indies. We're on a tour to go and see the penguins tonight, and obviously we've just come to this lookout point. It's very windy.
It's just stopped raining.
Just stopped raining, so we've just got a break in the weather. Apologies if it's
Noisy with the
very
wind.
noisy. I've just flipped the camera around so you can see the beautiful view. I'm not sure that you can see, but way out on those rocks out in the far distance, the whole heap of fur seals.
Yeah, 350 fur seal lives out there, I think it was.
350 fur seals. And these guys
You should be able to get these gooses.
commentator and driver, and he's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, right.
Yes, I will get the goose when we get to the goose. Trev tends to make commentary before. Not really well, I think well. Yeah. I just so these look at the
So these, of course, are getting a bit bigger. The babies stay fluffy because it keeps them warm. Nice and fluffy. If you look carefully, these puppies have been made by the ranger. Can you see right in there? There's one in there. Can you see it right at the back? Even he wants to stay out of the wind. Our penguins have a white tummy and dark blue on the back. Very dark blue, not black. Look.
There's a little penguin in the nesting box.
He waved at you there. You see that?
Sorry. See it?
Oh, look at that. So, now we've got to keep count, Mia. That's our first penguin of the day. Come on. You speak penguin? Come on now. Oh, they make a very high sound. You'll hear that later. Are you coming out to see Mia? No, this is just so rude. Ruby, can you stop doing that? You're scared now.
But yeah, apparently there's
Let's
no
move on.
predators.
That's one.
Animals on the island. They actually have a bridge, on the bridge coming into Phillip Island, they actually
Well,
have
the penguins
cameras
couldn't. The ground is too hard for them to dig their hole.
where they,
There are all the nesting boxes down there. You can see
nesting
them.
boxes. They actually have cameras on the bridge.
Oh, the
coming
bridge.
into Phillip Island. And if they see foxes, it's manned by rangers, and they remove the foxes and take them onto the, back to the main Victoria. There's no foxes here, so the animals aren't wary of predators at all, which is wonderful. So there's all these little nesting boxes on the boardwalk.
Yeah, I think there's one in there.
And
To the right of
apparently they're called little penguins now.
Yes.
Not fairy penguins, they're little penguins. And they all come back to their same burrow every night. The same spot.
It's got all some design, isn't it, with all the walking tracks?
Boardwalks are amazing.
Got the chicken wire down because it's, as you can see, or you might not be able to see, the paths are wet and the chicken wire stops you from slipping over.
Fantastic. Quite a few tourists
Now,
about.
we talked about poop, sorry. But the only things that can get the penguins, now nothing get the penguins, but it's eggs. Sometimes a snake might try to come in the hole. So what the penguin does is turns around and it can squirt its poop 3 meters. No,
Wow.
I'm sorry, I wasn't going to talk about poop. You brought it up, what are you talking about? With you?
There's a penguin in the back one there.
There's one in there.
Yeah.
And it's very acidic, and they squirt it at the snake, and the snake goes away. 3 meters. That's miles. Very active. So don't get behind. Let's move on. are we saying, Trevor, that's one?
You see that one in the back there?
Not moving.
Hopefully the viewers can see it anyway. Cute.
They pause the video and enlarge the image and make it. Look at the boardwalk that goes all the way along here. So beautiful.
As you can see, when we're in Tasmania, it was very quiet with tourism and caravan parks, and we've arrived to Phillip Island and realised that it's the first day of school holidays and the park is packed, which is a good thing. Look at the colour of the ocean there, beautiful.
Stunning. Taking some photos. I'd get Trev to take some photos as well.
Oh,
หรือว่าเขาจะฮู้อยู่แล้วว่าฝนมันเซาแล้วเขาจะถึงมา म्हणजे बघायला पण मिळाल्या फोटो नाही काढले कारण काही वेळेला ते पाच दुप्पट असते मग ते डोळ्यानेच बघणं जास्त
Suddenly, sun bright sunlight.
We apologise if Trev's camera is picking up other people's conversations as well.
yeah.
So,
Do you want me to turn mine off?
no, we can put it on.
I'll turn mine off, that might solve the problem.
Okay.
Hi guys, thanks for watching so far. We just noticed that, as you may have heard, CJ was mentioning that we were concerned about the interference with the volume of tourists and the very breezy day that it was. When I turned my microphone off, it actually shut down for some reason both microphones, so the whole video goes silent. But instead of stopping the video, we just thought we'd let it play through in silent mode. I'll put some background music on. But yeah, it'll go for a little bit, but once we get to the penguin parade tour side of things, then we're back in action. But even then, you'll see that the volume does fluctuate from time to time, just because of the mics. I think because there's so many people around, it's just not too sure which voice to pick up on. So again, we do apologise for that. But at least by watching this boardwalk video, you will get to see some beautiful scenic views of the landscapes and the ocean. It was great to see some little penguins in their nesting boxes and also some grey goose and their little chicks. They were very beautiful to see throughout the walk as well. You can see, well, not that we did see, but you know, obviously you can see in that shot at the moment, the ocean's there in front of us, and you will see whales in the right time of year going through the passage. And also, as you did hear at the start of the video, there is a little line off this where we are too that has sea lions on it. Rod, our tour operator, he was fantastic on the night. Did a great job. He drives for Local Way Tours, which is a local based company, but they also do tours throughout the area of Phillip Island and the mainland of Victoria. And if you keep watching this video, you'll see the little coaster bus that we were in for this trip, which has all the website details and phone numbers on it. But we highly recommend his services. He was fantastic and very informative. Thoroughly enjoyed it. And it's a small group. There's only us and some other people with us as well, a group of family of 3. So it was a nice number to have on the tour. But anyway, sit back. I'll mostly put some soft music on and just enjoy the video until we switch back on at the Penguin Parade. Thanks, guys.
Hi guys.
Hello. How are we all?
We're back again.
Out of the breeze a little bit.
Out of that wind, so we hope the noises calm down a lot more for you. We're actually at the
Penguin Parade,
to
isn't
see
it?
the penguin parade tonight. There is no photography after dark, so yeah, we will only film what we can. You'll probably see more in the previous video than probably what you'll get to see in this one. However, we respect the rules. We obviously don't want to, hurt the penguins in any way, shape or form. So,
No.
but we are here. I'll just pan you around. This is the outside of the visitor centre, and it's quite a huge space.
Yeah.
So apparently it's a really good setup.
And Rob was saying that if you do use your flash, which, people unfortunately do break the rules, the side effects it has on the penguins and their families, and you don't do that because, they come on shore for a reason.
Exactly.
So, we certainly won't take any risks in relation to that side of filming.
And I think this tour was a about 120 each, I think it was.
Yeah, it was 120 each.
But
correct.
it's like 4 hours, and we've
Yeah.
done the boardwalk, we've come here, so well worth the money.
Yeah.
And they pick you up from where you're staying on
Yep.
Phillip Island, so they picked us up and they drop us home. So,
Yep.
and we had some champers
Yeah,
as well.
had some chambers on. Yeah,
Yeah.
and Rod did a great job with his
His commentary.
Yeah.
Yeah. His,
wildlife, the grey goose and the wallaby, and
Yeah.
other eagles and hawks that we saw along the way.
Yeah, really, really cool. So we'll turn off for now, guys, and we'll film what we can, and when we have to stop, we will.
Yep.
So I hope you understand that. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for watching.
I'll just pan you around and show you the information board. This is where we are, the retail centre, restaurant, habitat for the future, and a cafe. Number of penguins seen last night was 684. Arrived last night at 6:46 p.m. and they expect to arrive at about 6:30 p.m. We went to the Visitor Information Centre on arrival yesterday. The day before they had 900 odd. So yeah,
Dropped a little bit, but still, we'll definitely see one.
we'll definitely see a penguin. So yeah, this is where we are, guys. This is inside. It's quite noisy again. We've actually got to find our
Tour guide.
tour guide to get our ticket.
Yeah, there he is down there. I can see him already.
You can spot him. People get tickets. Hi.
It's a very cold night. These penguins come in and jump it. It's great. So little Mia goes, oh, I want one of those. These, and people knit them, and they've run out of knitters for the moment. There's more over here around. This is like a cricket.
Yeah.
It's an Essex cricket
I'll
place.
say, yeah.
It is. So
Cool.
I've got them watching this movie, but now you're in this. What I was going to do was take you out and show you where they are. Now they come to you.
Yeah,
I won't
beautiful.
have to show them.
Wonderful.
Where's the
There's a koala, a seal, penguin.
curlew?
Yeah.
Curlew,
You heard
we've
of
seen
curlews?
them, yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Seen those at
they got a
Early
bit
Beach.
rare.
Yeah.
Early Beach, yes.
They're noisy little suckers too.
Are you wanting to get any magnets? Because it's best to do it now. Because
Okay.
at the end of the night there'll be
Yeah,
2,500 people. So I'll show you.
Yep.
This building won an award. I bet you can't find a right angle. And if you can, point it out. A right angle.
Oh, okay.
It's staggering how I do. The teacher in me has to introduce you to the 18 species of penguin.
Oh,
So of course these are the little penguin who are in Perth. You saw him in Tassie,
yep.
Stanley up in the top left-hand corner, and all around New Zealand. And my fact is true. The fact is true. They can anyway.
3 metres, yep. Where the
Very
snakes.
good. So here are all the species of penguin on the planet. And the great part about this is it shows you which part of the planet
Yep.
they inhabit.
Where they're from, yeah.
So if you're there also, and some of them, this is dotted with islands that don't even come up on the map.
Wow.
The rockhopper, great hairstyle. So this is my hairstyle. I said to Dad once when I was little, what happened? He goes, because Dad was losing his hair in year 9. And he goes, I said, what happened? He goes, I used to colour his hair, put colour in. I said, what, why? He said, blue. He used to put blue in his hair. I said, what happened? He said, it blew off. And he still tells that pathetic... The typical game. Here's a story I have to tell you. It goes for 20 seconds. This is a very shy bird. Love the East Coast. So Lisa, my wife, we're hiking, South Island, we're hiking. They're very shy. Never seen them. Not Rod and Lisa. We're just walking around the ocean, just walking around the beach, and round the corner comes 4 of them, and they're this high.
Wow.
Top a little bit after here.
Wow.
Waddled
That's about
straight
4
towards
foot.
us. Yeah, that's right. Straight past. Lisa and I go, I've got it on film. The shy bird. Now, I didn't know. But, of course, we were the only 2 there. No crowds they avoid. Right past us.
Beautiful.
That's being in whatever spot you're meant to be in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 80.
Whatever time you're meant to be there.
South America. Arctic Island.
Yeah, it's got the weight and the heights and all.
Royal. Oh, they're lovely.
And these ones just... Because Antarctica, of course, is a landmass. No penguins in the North Pole.
Yes.
Because there's no land up there. The chin strap, did you see the movie Happy Feet?
Yes.
Yes, that's a chin strap.
Chin strap?
Yeah. Oh, beautiful.
And what about this?
Wow.
Does God decide to paint their birds? And then finally the Emperor.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the height of those ones. 130
It's
centimetres.
staggering.
Yeah.
That's a metre and... It's staggering.
Yeah.
Because you would think
30 centimetres. Wow.
Antarctica, nothing but freezing.
Yeah.
You'd want to be small.
Yeah.
You'd want to be small. They're huge.
Yeah. 1.3 metres. That's
1.3 metres is what we're talking up. It's outrageous.
that's a huge bird.
That's a huge bird, that's right. So come in here and meet our friends. I've set, have I shown the penguins swimming yet? Here we go. Good timing. Come on. Remember, $29 million penguins bring in for the Phillip Island penguin, for the whole island.
That's
To read the bill.
incredible.
Look, this thing's outrageous.
Yeah.
Even from above.
Tonight, we're visiting a special natural place. It's the heart of a wild little penguin colony. We ask that you help us keep it wild and keep it dark.
Oh, wow. Look at that, guys. How incredible.
Little penguins are a wild species wonderfully adapted for life in the ocean. For their well-being, we ask that you enjoy a technology-free experience. Help us ensure that the penguins are not exposed to artificial light from our phones and other devices.
100%. That's why we said, guys, it's important that we will be turning off and we won't be filming after sunset. Oh, so cute.
Silva entered our wildlife rehabilitation centre after it was discovered she was quite malnourished and didn't have the energy requirements to look for food at sea.
Because she came in emaciated, we just needed to fatten her back up, give her lots of tasty fish, get her practicing swimming again, build back her energy stores.
After several weeks of rehabilitation, we're able to ensure that she's fit and healthy, making sure she's got the right body condition and she's waterproofed and ready to go home.
Today, she was ready to be released back out into the ocean. We opened the box, she walked on out, had a little look around and then just scurried off into the sea. I really love these release days. It makes the last 5 weeks working with her, building up her strength,
They have
building up
no
her energy,
needs,
all
guys.
worth it.
That's why they waddle.
It's just a really fulfilling moment to see them get back out to the wild where they belong.
Phillip Island to protect the conservation of the penguin.
I would like to pay my respects to our elders, past, present and future, and any elders here with us today. I also pay my respects to the land where we are standing on today, which is our mother and Bunjil, the great creator spirit, our father. Jinka, Yal, Wantalang Bunjil, Big Big. Welcome our many friends to Bunjil country. Please look after you.
For me, these places like this, it's the classroom, it's teaching us, and every day changes when you come down to places like the Bass Coast and Phillip Island. It's never the same, the stories are never ending, and the creations are always happening from day to day. For me, walking these sands is recreating and walking in the footsteps of my elders and ancestors from the past. It's about reconnecting, connecting, and the spirits guide you and take you to these places that they've accessed and used for over 40,000 years.
The Bass Coast in particular is very important to us. There's a lot of significant sites to the Bunjil people along this coast because it's a huge resource for us. These cliffs are like our cathedrals. This is our church. When we come here, it is a spiritual place to us, and it connects us to our country and to Mother Earth.
As you walk along these sand dunes and coastlines, you see the evidence of Bunjil people, the stories that they left behind, the midden sites, the half features, the artefact scatters. It's a continuous story right around this island and along the Bass Coast Shire. In the summer months, mutton birds were plentiful. They had returned from their annual migration and numbered thousands in the rookeries along the south coast of the island. Phillip Island is probably one of the biggest cultural landscapes that has very little information about it. And the places that we do know of, it holds the stories of our ancestors, and that just gives us a little insight into how Bunjil people lived and enjoyed and loved this part of our lands. We're still here, we haven't changed, and we're still doing cultural practices and telling you Bunjil stories that have been told for thousands and thousands of years.
Hello, Rod.
As a traditional custodian of this land, we ask you to look after her, care for her, love her. Woman Jenka.
Very special.
We'll go shortly.
Okay guys, that's pretty much all we're going to film of the film, and we'll head on out and see the penguins now. Thanks for watching, we'll talk to you soon. to what they call the Penguin Plus section. It's a great centre, a really great setup.
Well, there's grey geese still around, isn't there?
Lots of great views around.
Look at them all.
Yeah. There's a little bit crisp, but it's not too bad. It's not cold. You have my big jacket on, just I doubt it will get cooler. What we call a purple hen. When you look at the colours, they're actually quite purple with the red beak. They look black, but they're actually a really iridescent purple.
There's a grey goose flying.
Something
Yeah.
to eat. And yeah, heading down to the Penguin Plus platform. What a great setup, isn't it?
Oh, it's awesome. Well done.
Very well done. Highly recommend. Highly recommend
Well,
this tour.
Didn't Rod say this is the second most popular tourism destination in Australia or something?
Yes, and apparently it brings in $29 million for penguin conservation. And all goes back into Phillip Island. All the revenue, which is wonderful. Really a unique little island, really, isn't it?
Yeah. Very pretty and unique.
And again, like Tasmania, they obviously really care about the conservation of the wildlife, especially with the eradication of the foxes.
Yes, it's very clever design when the thing you already mentioned about the bridge and how they have it on 24-hour surveillance.
Yeah.
With staff monitoring it, and if the fox is going across the bridge, they make sure it doesn't get the other side in a humane way. So,
yep.
Which is awesome.
During the winter season, little penguins typically spend more time in the ocean foraging for food. When they do return to the colony, they'll spend a couple of days building or maintaining their burrows. Some will even pair up with their mates the upcoming breeding season. It's very well signed on. There's a certain time that we need to turn cameras off.
Yeah, oh, that's the toilet. What's that there? But just the restrooms.
Okay, Penguin Plus this way, Penguin viewing that way. You can view them underground as well. And there's a Penguin Premium. Moving on to Penguin Plus. Quite a long boardwalk actually, isn't it?
Yeah, it's deceiving.
To the ocean. Oh, there's one of the wallabies up there.
I'd like to pay my respect to our elders, past, present, and future, and any elders.
There's a wallaby up on the hill there. You can see little wallabies. Oh, there's a couple.
We're outstanding on
So
today.
there's two or three. There's one way up the top there. One
Yeah, there's a few
this
there.
way. There's another one on the hill behind that little bit of brush. There's twigs.
Wow, it's a big grey goose, that one.
Okay, there's a big grey goose.
behind the pole here might tell us.
Hi.
Good, thanks yourself.
Good, thank you.
Penguins Plus.
Lovely, straight up the middle.
Yep, beautiful. Thank you very much.
Little boardwalk here. This is wonderful. So well set up. That's the gate. All coming on. That down there goes to the underground section. And the view behind me goes there to the other way.
Right. Be back very shortly. Bye for now, guys.
Back again, guys.
Yeah, oh, it's definitely going now.
Yeah, we're now seated. We should be able to
And it
see
was
them
perfect
as
before.
they come up
Oh,
the
the whole,
beach.
yeah, it was great.
So I'll just pan the camera around and show you where we are. So we should see them come up the sand here, which is absolutely lovely. They've got the nesting boxes over the back there. Crowd's quite big. People here, but yeah, look, we'll get some photos obviously once they start coming in. It's still a bit light, so we don't expect them to come in till about 6:30.
Hello everyone, welcome. For those of you who weren't here earlier, my name is Abby. We also have Lee on the stand here tonight. We will be your guides for this evening here on Penguins Plus. Before I continue, I'd first like to acknowledge the traditional owners of this land, being the Bunurong people of the Kulin Nation. I pay my respects to their elders past and present. We do acknowledge the Bunurong as the first conservationists and researchers of this beautiful island, traditionally known as Malau. And here at Phillip Island Nature Parks, we do work very closely with the Bunurong Land Council to ensure that this land is upkept and kept as beautiful as it has been for thousands of years. So, yeah. Speaking of Phillip Island Nature Parks, we are an eco-tourism season. The little penguin is not only the smallest penguin, but it's also the only penguin of all 18 species of penguin to have blue feathers, so blue and white feathers. Research tells us that this is due to camouflage.
Swan wallabies, you said they were.
So if you can imagine a penguin sort of swimming horizontally, if you were to sort of look up at its belly, the white belly will blend in, and if you kind of look from above, the nice blue feathers will help them blend seamlessly in our Australian coastal waters. So these little penguins spend about 80% of their lives out in the ocean. When they're out in the ocean, they're looking for food, so all of their food is found out in the ocean. Their preference is small fish such as pilchards and anchovies, although they're open to other options occasionally, maybe squid, jellyfish or krill, but small fish are definitely their preference. In saying that, they may have a go at kind of anything the size of your pinky finger, which unfortunately means on occasion they might end up with plastics and other sort of ingredients in their bellies. So the number one thing we can sort of say to you guys to help protect our penguins is not only for starters coming tonight and contributing to conservation, but it's also popping your rubbish in one of our allocated bins or taking it home with you would be absolutely amazing. So I said they spend about 80% of their lives out in the ocean. This means that the other 20% they're spending on land. So this brings me to what you guys are going to see tonight, and that is the penguins crossing the beach. So this is the scariest part of a little penguin sort of journey, as you can imagine, they camouflage amazingly out of the water, but once they're crossing this sand here, they're very exposed. They're very exposed to their biggest natural predator, which are birds of prey. So sea eagles, kites, hawks, those are their number one natural predators. So they've sort of come up with two survival strategies that help them best do this crossing and make it as safe as possible. So number one is the time that they choose to come in, being just after sunset. They've chosen this time as presumably those predators have gone to sleep for the night, so they've kind of figured out that one pretty well. And then the second survival strategy is they come in these groups called rafts. So at the moment, these penguins will kind of be circling close-ish, a little bit further out at the water's edge. They'll be making these groups by making this sort of hucking sound. So I said earlier that they hunt totally by themselves. So what they have to do, they have to call out to total strangers to form these groups. And this hucking sound is kind of like a huck. Not quite like that, it's much more realistic sounding than that. So that's sort of the sound that you're looking out for roughly at this time. And that's them basically saying, hey guys, if we come in big groups, we're going to be much safer than if we try to come in.
Hey guys, we're back. We actually, where we switched off, you'll see where this video starts. We actually were requested, everybody was requested to turn off all cameras, put them away, and put any videography, any of that sort of stuff had to go away. So phones, cameras, any of that sort of stuff, any electrical stuff. So that was being used to take footage, really. Yeah, they don't even like no flash photography. They just say that even that can affect the penguins. And what they actually say is that it can actually affect them when they get disorientated, and they'll regurgitate before they get back to their babies and stuff, and it has a big effect on
100%.
the penguin
And
colonies.
they get disorientated as well.
Yeah. So we had to switch off, so apologies for that, but what we have done is there's a QR code that they give you when you go there for some beautiful footage of photos of penguins and everything like that.
There's also download links to videos that they do as well.
Yeah.
But we won't put that in the channel, but we'll certainly put some slides in our usual ending slideshow of the photos that we've downloaded that were available today for your perusal.
Yeah. Look, honestly, it was so worthwhile. The tour that we did was amazing.
Yeah.
The curator, or the tour operator, he was fantastic.
Yeah,
Rod, he was full of personality and really, really lovely. Had some nice champers. He actually gave me the bottle to bring back, so here I am drinking out of my Two Hearts One Motorhome.
Having the last of my Tasmanian bogues in our Two Hearts One Motorhome beer cooler.
Stubby holder and coffee mug. So I'm drinking champagne out of a coffee mug because I don't have a Two Hearts One Motorhome champagne glass. But yeah, look, what a great experience. Absolutely fantastic. Cannot more highly recommend it enough. There was a lot of penguins that come up the beach, and we actually seen a mating session.
Yep.
And we also seen
a feeding session.
A feeding session.
Mama or
father, one of the two, but with the baby, feeding the baby, regurgitating to the baby. So very noisy, very loud. They were chattering away. They were probably walking up the beach, having a chat.
Yep. Awesome.
Getting back from the pub,
That's it.
But it was wonderful. Really, really wonderful experience. Really well done. They really care for the penguins and the conservation. Put it at the forefront. They really, really do over visitors. Really.
100%.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it was a wonderful experience. So cannot more highly recommend for you to do it if you come to Phillip Island. And look, they've got everything there. That
very, very busy, as you may have seen in the footage that CJ took. There's I reckon about 2,500 people at times that are there.
Yeah, sorry, I got up. My arm's getting sore holding this camera. It was super busy. There was people everywhere, wasn't there? It was very. Rod was telling us that they actually have people. They had a busload of people flew in from China and came for the day to see the penguins.
That's right.
And were flying back to China that night.
Yeah. Massive.
Yeah, massive tourism. Number 2 in the world, they say.
Right. That's it.
And I think we mentioned it, but bringing something like $29 million to Phillip Island and to the penguin conservation. So
which was awesome.
Really, really wonderful.
Anyway, we might sign off there, I think, for the night.
Yeah.
Just get back, start getting some dinner on the go because it's like 8 o'clock, nearly our time. So, yeah, time to get cooking for Big Trev and CJ to relax.
See, I've got it worked out.
That's it.
See
Anyway,
you
guys, cheers.
Thanks very much.
Bye.
Cheers. Thanks for watching.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Two hearts in a motorhome, a tin can palace we call our own. CJ's laugh, Trey's old guitar, we don't need much to go far. Two hearts, one motorhome, rolling free where the wild winds roam. No map, no plan, just skies to comb. Two hearts, one motorhome. Sunset meals by a dusty bend, highway curves that never end. Coffee brews on a campfire flame, the roads are dressed, no need for fame. Windows down, the world flies by, no fences here, just open sky. Two hearts, one motorhome, rolling free where the wild winds roam. No map, no plan, just skies to comb. Two hearts, one motorhome. Sunset meals by a dusty bend, highway curves that never end. Coffee brews on a campfire flame, the roads are addressed, no need for fame. Windows down, the world flies by, no fences here, just open sky. Two hearts, one motorhome, rolling free where the wild winds roam. No map, no plan, just skies to comb. Two hearts, one motorhome. Radio crackles a song, we have no mountains rise where rivers flow. Trev hums low, CJ takes the wheel. Life's a highway and it's all so real. Real. Raiders down hills by a dusty bend, highway curves that never end. Coffee brews on a campfire flame, the roads are dressed, no need for fame. Windows down, the world flies by, no fences here, just open sky. No fences here, just open sky. No fences here, just a wheel. Life's a highway and it's all so real. Two hearts in a motorhome, a tin can palace we call our own. CJ's laugh, Trey's old guitar, we don't need much to go far. Two hearts, one motorhome, rolling free where the wild winds roam. No map, no plan, just skies to comb. Two hearts, one motorhome. Sunset meals by a dusty bend, highway curves that never end. Coffee brews on a campfire flame, the roads are dressed, no need for fame. Windows down, the world flies by, no fences here, just open sky. Two hearts, one motorhome, rolling free where the wild winds roam. No map, no plan, just skies to comb. Two hearts, one motorhome. Sunset meals by a dusty bend, highway curves that never end. Coffee brews on a campfire flame, the roads are addressed, no need for fame. Windows down, the world flies by, no fences here, just open sky. Two hearts, one motorhome, rolling free where the wild winds roam. No map, no plan, just skies to comb. Two hearts, one motorhome.